we would have situations where we'd come back and our rooms would be disheveled, our work would be missing, cameras broken, laptops broken, memory cards just completely destroyed. It was a wild adventure.
Jeremy, do you have any filmmaking stories you'd like to share with us? I know that we've talked off air about some of your experiences, and some of them are outright adventures.
Oh yeah, so I used to work for Discovery Channel. I used to work on a show called Well Wars. I did a lot of the additional camera work on there. So there's like a boat full of guys, and they're all filming everything for feels like 24 hours a day because they're trying to capture the most captivating things, and then it's take it back and edit it. And some people were editing there saying, hey, we need something else. And we would take shifts. We would shift between hey, there's a group of us going out for a couple months, and then there's another group that's going to switch, and then they're going to be the editors. That way no one gets completely worn out, because let me tell you guys, being on a boat that long and you're not used to being on a boat, it's pretty overwhelming, especially when you go towards the Arctic Sea. So you're getting cold. It's just sloshing around. Then you realize that you're also interpreting on these people's day of life, because you're like, oh yeah, it's about keeping people from whaling. Oh, Japanese people, that's part of their economy. Oh, now we're dealing with people who, it becomes slightly terroristic in some aspects, but you're just like, well, I'm here to film it, I guess. So you go through that. We would have situations where we'd come back and our rooms would be disheveled. Our work would be missing, cameras broken, laptops broken, memory cards just completely destroyed. It was a wild adventure. They gave me that as an option, or go to the Middle East to do filming, and I thought that would be the safer route, but it ends up being no matter where you go. Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to be hanging out with machine guns, but I was seeing harpooning instead.
Yeah, and probably big water, no doubt, big freezing water on top of it. That's incredible. It makes me wonder what brought you to comics after a pretty exciting career in film and video. Is it the danger that maybe I feel like sitting in a room drawing at the drawing board, not quite as dangerous as being on a whaling ship?
Well, I did have some health conditions start to catch up with me. I have ankylosing spondylitis, which basically means my spine is dissolving. Real cool, guys. It's not fun, but it means I can't be out on set all day long, all the time. So I turned my energy towards editing. So instead of just filming, I got more into that craft of editing, and then I became what they call an endurance editor. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So an endurance editor could be someone either considered a fixer, or someone that we hey, we have to have a project done within 24 hours, but we can't, find anyone that's going to work within that time frame. Oh, get Jeremy, because he'll knock this thing out and it will be done in 24 hours. So I became that guy for the industry for a while, working on deadlines, extreme deadlines, and kind of working within that. We did a lot of 48-hour film festivals and stuff like that in between that. So it got me working already at a level of everything's a deadline. No matter how long the deadline is. So I've gotten into this notion of always being prepared and kind of being a MacGyver, figuring out how to, put things together in a very fast way with what resources I have. And it comes across not only in editing, but filmmaking, and even my comic making. Right now, I'm still kind of in an experimental phase of well, do I want digital? Or I see more of my pure self in physical. And which pins me, I'm trying to figure out the right pins that feel the right note for me. It's almost like a composer, what's the right signature look I'm going for when it comes to my work. So I've always been in that kind of, I would say, I guess I've been at a race my whole life when it comes to working. So I'm always under that needle of you have to get this done because it's necessary.